Sura 2. Alrighty, going out over Facebook. Greetings to the Facebook audience. And now we're going to go, oh, that was YouTube. Now over Facebook. And 3, 2, 1. And got to do the same here. Put up the titles. The Sunday evening Islam show. Alrighty-us. And let's go over here into description and get the hosted with the mosted. Hosted by Ricardo Arturo Slezak. That's my name in Spanish. And hosted by Richard Slezak and host, comma, Sura 2. Sura 2, the Medina era starts. Alrighty-us. Okay, it's a big jump because up until now in our Quran readings, we have been the early, then middle, then we, a few weeks ago, completed the Meccan surahs, and now we're going to be going into the Medinan surahs. Now we have been, it's been a couple of months since I've read any of the traditions, but we've been going book by book in the traditions, the Al-Sahih Bukhari, but it is hard to tell what are the Meccan and what are Medinan. For the most part, those are Medinan. So long-time listeners to the show have had a lengthy introduction to what constitutes Medinan Islam. Now we're going to go in full Mali because we're doing the Medinan surahs from here on out. They constitute at least half by volume of word volume. That is not how loud, but just how numerous of words. The verses are lengthy of the Quran, at least close to it. Either way, the important thing is that it goes from being religion to more than religion, and that is. We'll be explaining that over time, since it really can't be explained all at once. Muhammad basically becomes the ruler of Medina. He's already prophet and quite the minister, but then he goes on to becoming ruler as well. Okay, now that we got both the, let's get to the, oh my, we don't have, let's bring up here, as is my wont, to have the weather. Now, I brought my, oh my, what's wrong? Something's whack. Okay. Alrighty. Google, 7-day forecast. There we go. And that was as of 6:55. Oh, okay, this is just right up to date. Alrighty, time for some weather. And it's currently 56 degrees at Stockton Metropolitan Airport. And we're about, 3 to 321, yeah, about 6.5 miles north of Stockton Metro Airport here at the John Moriarty studio. Well, currently they're at the airport, and it's pretty much probably here as well. Humidity is at 60%. Wind is out of the west at 3 miles per hour. Barometer is at 30.16 inches of mercury. Dew point is at 42 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. And this evening it's predicted to be mostly cloudy. Low of 40 degrees. Sunny is forecast for tomorrow, 67 the high. Monday night, mostly cloudy, going back down to 40 degrees. Looks to be 40. Tuesday, rain likely, 60% probability, high of 61. Continued rain likely, 60% through Wednesday. Tuesday night, low of 53. Wednesday, more likely rain with a high of 67. Wednesday night, more likely rain with a low of 53. Thursday, more likely rain with a high of 59. And Thursday night, there's a chance of rain with a low of 43. So if you're going to do anything outdoors that requires a little bit of dryness, do it tomorrow, because it's going to be getting wet the rest of the week. It is still March. Today's the 18th, so that would make Tuesday the 20th. And Thursday, the first day of spring, the spring equinox, since things are equal, the sun crossing the equator, so to speak. It's actually the tilt of the Earth. It's 23.5 degrees from even with the solar plane, possibly a result of the collision with the P planet some 4 billion years ago. Be that because the P planet did hit in the northern hemisphere, because the northern hemisphere is around 45 degrees or so, is 50 miles from perfect sphere and inward, whereas in the southern hemisphere at 45 degrees south latitude, it's 50 or 75 degrees miles beyond perfect sphere. So now the polar diameter is smaller than the equatorial diameter, but that's true for planets in general. And it's about the same ratio for about every planet we see around. So a little bit of planetology there. Well, it is a religious show, so we can stray a bit and we talk about the weather here. All righty. So it's the pitch of it's the angle of the Earth's axis. So that's what's causing that effect. And twice a year at different, two opposite points of the revolution circle, it revolves around the sun and rotates on its axis, is spring equinox and fall equinox. All righty. With that, it's looking at 7:15 p.m. You are web tuned to the Voice of Stockton, and we are actively going out over Facebook and YouTube. And there's one camera. Although, wait a minute. Oh boy. Dustin? Hey, I'm not seeing the camera go from camera to camera on the XSplit. although it is, webcasting out. So we got some technical expertise here, considerably beyond my own. Learn that stuff. See, oh, okay. Look, only one